Facebook seems to have developed a real problem recently with users live streaming atrocious crimes. Remember a couple of weeks ago when the whole BLM kidnapping debacle went down? When 4 racist thugs abducted and tortured a special needs white man for being a quote-unquote Trump supporter? Yeah, well, it's happened again. Not the same crime, but something nearly as bad, if not as bad. Josephine Lundgren, I hope I'm saying that right, someone who noticed the rape being live-streamed in a closed Facebook group of around 60,000 members that she was also a member of, notified police early Sunday morning. Now, there were 3 men involved in the assault. At the end of the stream, one of them said to the victim, "You've been raped," and 3 against 1, ha ha ha. It's also important to note that the rape took place in Uppsala, Sweden, on January 20th. The police arrived at the flat at which the rape was taking place and caught the perps forcing the victim to say, on another live stream, that she had not been raped. All 3 were thankfully arrested and are currently being held in jail while the victim was sent to a hospital. 2 things really stood out to me about this case. 1, the fact that it was live streamed to Facebook, and 2, the fact that the report gave no additional information on the attackers, save for their age and gender. Now, given the attack took place in Sweden, one might jump to the conclusion that the attackers were Muslim refugees. I know I did at first. The lack of information reported about the attackers also points me toward this conclusion, as the media have desperately been trying to cover events like this perpetrated by migrants up. However, we do not have any additional information on the background of the attackers as of the time that I made this video, so we cannot definitively say whether or not they were migrants. Some Dumb American released a really good video talking about this at the time that I was making this video. However, I noticed that she jumped to the same conclusions that I did at first. Really, what I'm saying here is that, given the lack of evidence, we have to remain objective as to the identity of the perpetrators. That is not me covering up the possibility of them being Muslim migrants. That is simply me trying to remain objective due to a lack of information. I'd suggest watching SDA's video too, the link is in the description. Also, share this video so other people can hear about what's happened. If this was another act perpetrated by migrants, everyone needs to know. We can't let it get covered up again. We must remain vigilant, just in case this rape is another symptom of the European migrant crisis.